We live in a country where resting on the horse is a fashion rather than a passion for the people who actually believe, uh, the ones who are in a position to impose their presence or their authoritarian regime of existence. I'm talking about those who claim to be right in the perpetual sense. And more often, they are the ones who actually claim to have the ownership of everything that is riches, sanctimonious, and pious. Eventually, if probed properly and legitimately, lot many fallacious issues shall be propped up in terms of their narrative. I'm talking about a few IIT professors who have been entrusted with the responsibility of handling the brain submission projects. They are the part of this entire framework of transhumanism. Uh, the larger picture goes beyond the boundary of the nation. So, the most important aspect of brain simulation is the fact that everyone has a particular number, and that forms a part and parcel of the correspondence or the interaction or the interceptions one has in terms of the transactional deliberations out of the brain simulation regime. And these numbers are famous in the sense they can be verified on the internet, and they are called social credit scores. So, since the social credit scores or the computational social credit scores happen to be on the lowest bound, so they're claiming their being effective or relevant has been out of the bounds of probity or scrutiny. So I'm concerned whether they are liable for any kind of criminal action. Given the fact that it happens to be a very heinous crime in the sense that the shortcomings of their knowledge or the shortcomings of their understanding of this entire computational mathematical framework uh, was actually taken for granted by the people who were the benefactors of this, and more importantly, it was aired in a fashion that it was believed to be uh, non sacrilegious. So, but still, they have to impose their presence. So, instead of actually owning up the responsibility for the mathematical inadequacies or incapacities, they just happen to be beating about the bush. So, few of the names that could be brought in the limelight are Professor Kamakoti, IIT Madras, Professor Lakshmidhar Behra, IIT Kanpur, to name a few. Now, these professors actually created a folly in the sense that they could not understand this entire gamut of the thing, how to actually harness the social credit scores, which is responsible for all sorts of thought provoking interceptions or interactions or even transactionals, which forms the part and parcel of the cognition of the transhumans. So, but even then, they actually vehemently uh, try to uh, stick around with their own knowledge set and try to actually enforce their creativity without any fruitful result. So it's important to understand that who these people are and why they are actually hired or even being paid.